Ultamize. Let me give you a pattern you've seen over and over again. Something goes wrong inside an organization. There's an incident, a complaint, a video, something that clearly has the potential to become a problem. And leadership decides to wait. They want to gather all the facts. They want to make sure they get everything exactly right. They want to avoid saying something that might later have to be corrected. On the surface, that sounds responsible. That's how it was done in the corporate world for decades. That's what lawyers often still want. In reality, it often makes the situation much worse because while they're waiting, the story's moving. Employees are talking, customers are posting, people who have no direct knowledge of the situation are speculating, typically not in your favor. And those early versions of the story are not neutral. They tend to assume the worst, especially if you're a big company. Now, a few hours go by, maybe a day. Finally, the organization releases a statement. It's careful, it's accurate, it's precisely written, and it has almost no impact. Because by that point, people are not reacting to the facts, they're reacting to the narrative that is already formed. And now the silence itself becomes part of the story. People say, why did they wait so long? What were they trying to hide? Why did it take pressure for them to respond? So now you're not dealing with the original issue. You're dealing with the perception that you were slow, unresponsive, or unwilling to engage. And that perception can be just as damaging as the original event. This is why early acknowledgement matters. You don't need all the answers, but you do need to show that you're present. Because if you're not a part of the conversation early on, you'll spend the rest of the crisis trying to catch up.